in the suburbs of Brisbane, Australia. Bustling metropolis teeming with a population in the millions, an extraordinary tale unfolds. Nestled within this urban landscape, we find a male human fervently engaged in a remarkable endeavour. In his humble abode, he has transformed every nook and cranny into a workshop where he is constructing a magnificent fiberglass boat. But why, you may wonder? The answer lies in the agile pursuit of love and courtship. In the intricate world of human relationships, it is often said that possessing a fine vessel can greatly enhance one's chances of winning the affections of the opposite sex. This particular male human has taken this notion to heart, wholeheartedly believing that his craftsmanship and his impressive boat will serve as a testament to his suitability as a mate. His dedication knows no bounds as he meticulously works with fiberglass, shaping it into a sleek and elegant form. His hands deftly maneuver, guided by an instinctual desire to impress. Each layer of resin applied, each stroke of the brush, represents his unwavering commitment to the pursuit of love. His house, once a mere dwelling, has become a testament to his ambition and dedication. It is a story that speaks to the timeless dance of courtship, a saga of determination, and the lengths to which creatures, both human and animal, will go in their quest for love and companionship.
I shaved this down this time, so now this sits flush. Something I learned from when I ripped all of this stuff out. This was meant to be a nothing job. I thought I was going to finish this so easy, and it should have happened really easy. I lost heaps of confidence now. It isn't the nicest thing to glass in because of the big lips. It should be fine. If I mix it really, really well, I just sanded all this back. I just want it to be roughed up so I can put some bog on it. Then I'm going to flip it over. First bog. It's already gone off. I did it with vinyl ester resin. I made it too thick. Second coat. Both mixes were too stiff, but I'll just go over it with sandpaper. Yeah, I've got to flip it over. I'm procrastinating. So I was going to do a chamfer all the way from this edge to here, but then I thought I'll wreck the integrity of the honeycomb. So I might make the chamfer up here halfway. You go off. That did not go smoothly. While I was mixing it, the drill got snagged in my gloves while I was holding the bucket, and then it grabbed onto everything and then everything spilt. It's a good story, isn't it? The vinyl ester is hard as a rock. It's bog time. All sanded. Ready for first coat of bog. First bog complete. That's sanded now. Third bog. I'll clean this up and then I'm going to put flow coat all over it. Second coat of gel coat. So this gel coat is gone off, but it's very fresh, and I'm just applying more gel coat by brush. I'm hoping I can make it thick enough so I sand it and there's no fiberglass showing. I need to make this pretty well finished up here so I can pull a mold from it. That is the final layer of flow coat on now. I made this ramp, so I used the front door. It's out of fence palings.
It actually feels really good. It's like a nice stretch.
And got money tree, so we get more money. count of how many times I stuffed stuff up. It looks like nothing. Anyway, I'm fiberglassing the top of this now.
It's so hot, it's going off straight away, pretty much. I didn't even get a chance to get this one on. Ah, that's hot. So I've just been carving it up and then laying the glass on as fast as I can. Gotta go.
That melamine should be enough to finish the rest of the boat, I think. I hope. Fingers crossed. And now it looks like it's going to rain, and the next 2 days is forecast rain. All tarped up. Hopefully the rain doesn't take too long. I got all the fiberglass on the top done now. It didn't go to plan. Everything was going off too quick. I just did small bits at a time. Anyway, after I grind the shit out of it, it'll look good. And then I'll start putting gel coat on to thicken it up so I can smooth everything off with more sanding. Goodie. But this will look nice. I didn't show you guys how much of a pain this was to get this bit cut out nicely. All I did was nibble at it with the grinder until I hit the crack. It's a bit of a mess. This is all epoxy resin filler here. And then I ground it back so far I could get away with just using vinyl ester here. Apparently gel coat is good to go on to vinyl ester, and I'm trying to do it quickly and as cheap as I can, because right now I'm really struggling for money, but I need to get this boat in the water. Every time I look out here, I just imagine seeing water out here. I cannot wait for that day, trust me. I asked my son what he wanted for Christmas, and he said for the boat to be finished. I don't think I'm going to make it in time. Does anyone else have problem with Milwaukee batteries in their chargers? That's what it looks like after I've ground everything back. I've been thinking about it for a while now while I've been making this. I kind of need to continue this edge. This is a very gradual radius here. Then it goes to a sharp edge. So I'm thinking I'll make a fiberglass strip with the melamine trick and then carve it in here and then glue it in. But at the moment, I just want to get some flow coat and gel coat in here. But to make things easier, I'm going to level the boat out. So when the flow coat does go on, it sits evenly. And I can do it easy because I've made a boat hoist ages ago. Done. Level. I'm glad I put a tarp on it. We'll have to wait for another day to get all that off. Just a little job, I glued this in and on this side as well. Once it's hardened, I'll glue the other side. I'll clamp it. And this one will be infinity strong. Made some fiberglass edges. They'll probably come in handy. That looks a million times nicer now. So today has been a productive day. That is if all the resin has gone off. I've also got top coat, flow coat on top of that. Now it's Stacey time. It's the next day. This is hard as a rock, which is awesome. This is hard as a rock. Now I'm just going to glue this back area up. This is where I was going to have a phone charger. This is that plate that I made out of basalt cloth. I'm going to load it up on here and see how useful these icing bags are. That was too bodgy. I'm going to glue this piece of Coosa into there. Then I won't be wasting so much glue as well. That's much better. That's perfect. I just got to clean it up. That one's all taped up and done. And so is that one. I've got 80 grit sandpaper on this. I just ran over all the gel coat / flow coat to get all the lumpy bits out. You can probably see how rough it is now. So now I just go with sandpaper. I just did this side for about 5 or 10 minutes and I already got it really good. So I can get the curve good. Let's see how this goes on now. trim that. This weighs 35.5 kilograms and the top window frame weighs 14.5 kilograms. So that means this and the top window frame is 50 kilos, not including the side pillars. The actuators make it 96 kilos all up. Now how do I get this up there? It shouldn't scratch too badly. I've seen a bunch of things that I need to sand, just little finishing touches, but it looks beautiful compared to what it did. Okay, it looked beautiful before. Now that I know what combination of slings to use, it should be easier. Probably like, why don't you get one of your mates to help you? But I've got to do this a million times and I'm not going to ask them to drop what they're doing. It'll be time consuming. I'll go through 4 times more beer as well. That went on easy. It looks a bit funny. It looks like it's sitting funny. I can't pick it yet. I don't know, is it fallen over like that and that, or... That's what it is. More work. It's the next day, so I'm good to peel all this tape off. Holding all the epoxy up there. I'll clean it up with the die grinder. That's not very good. There's a bit of a gap there. Should be right. I cleaned this up and put some more epoxy in the poopy bits, like there. Some over here, some down here, some down there. I gave this a quick sand and then broke out the melamine that was in here. But now you can see all the imperfections in the cutout of this. The gap here is a little bit big, but that might be okay for draining water. There is a drain in the floor over here and over here, but I've got to cut it out with the die grinder carefully. But I sanded this quickly just so it wasn't so slippery, because when it was just polyester flow coat, if I stood on that, it was deadly. When I was putting this on, it was really dicey. I'd nearly slipped over. And oh yeah, I also made some new mock-up side pillars. I also measured what the difference angle is from there to there, and it is hardly anything. When I get the level, so it's there, look at how much I got to lift it up to get it to level. Just there, which is nothing. Like, this is slightly curved as well, and that is spot on level. So I've got to stop being such a perfectionist. Not that anything that I've done is perfect. Once I get this boat in the water and it's usable, I'll do lots of little fixing up things. For now, I just want to get it in there. I'm sure there's going to have lots of problems with the actuators and side pillars and whatever breaking and not working well. well or not having a good function. I'm not sure how well the 18-inch subwoofer will go in that enclosure. I feel like that enclosure is a little bit small, so it might be better with two 12-inch subwoofers or even one, and I can probably squeeze them in, or just put a single 15-inch subwoofer. That's not important. I know you guys don't care, but I love my music. But I spent a long time cleaning up inside all of the pockets because I'm thinking about wheeling this outside so I can start building the roof. The only problem is it was raining an hour or so ago.